Hi, my name is Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to review a fundraising investor database for the digital media sector. If you watch my previous videos, you know that you can click my Fiverr link below to get information on investor databases for venture capital, private equity, angel groups, family investment offices, and more. I also help clients with pitch deck reviews. If you're getting ready to send your pitch deck out to investors, I have a service on Fiverr where I will review it for you. Approximately 80% of the pitch decks that I receive are not suitable to be sent out to investors. Databases are now free with a pitch deck review, so this is good news if you're getting ready to send your pitch deck out to investors. I now have a program where one sector is allowed per client. Contact me for more details on this offer. Please take a second to support my channel by giving it a like, a share, and a subscribe. So here are the sectors I am covering in this series of videos. If you've watched previous ones, you know that I've covered off a number of them over here on the left-hand side. So if your startup is in these sectors, I am doing videos on them that highlight the databases that I can select for you out of my 400,000 investor contacts. So this video is going to contain information about digital media databases. So I'm going to use digital media as the first word in the database, and the other ones: technology, e-commerce, mobile app development, cloud computing, and SaaS will round out the rest of the names that I will use for putting into my sector field, and this will help you get a broad range of investor contacts for the digital media sector. So what did the final database include? This database has a fair bit of contacts. We came up with 5,120, 2,830 emails, 3,440 LinkedIn addresses, and around 5,400 websites. And this includes some key contacts with titles and their email addresses. What type of contacts will benefit from a digital media investors database? Content creators and influencers, digital personalities and producers seeking funding for large-scale projects, expansions, or a platform development. Streaming platforms, it's emerging and existing platforms aiming to secure content deals, enhance infrastructure, or expand globally. EdTech companies, firms specializing in digital advertising technology seeking to innovate and expand their reach with more significant investment. Digital marketing agencies, entities keen on scaling operations, launching new marketing tools, or entering new media markets. Edutainment ventures, educational platforms and content creators aiming to mix learning with entertainment, looking for strategic investment partners. And gaming studios and AR/VR developers, pioneers in interactive media aiming to fund new titles, virtual reality experiences, or cross-media collaborations. So let's take a look at the database. So now we're over on the database section, and you can see here that we've used digital media as the first keyword. Second is technology. Third, mobile apps, cloud computing, and SaaS. So using this system to source good contacts allows us to spread out the opportunities more. If they are in digital media, that obviously crosses through to technology, which is a large category. There's about 4,000 contacts in that list. And of course you're getting the country, the type, website, some LinkedIn addresses, some emails, and a bit of a description as well for each of the contacts in some cases. Now these databases should not be used to spam contacts. They should be used for business development as well. For example, if you are going out to these type of investors to source funding, I have 3 types of letters that I would send out. You can go to my Fiverr profile to see that, where I actually create 3 different versions of an investor letter, depending on what type and level of contact that you're going after. If you treat it more like a business development exercise, it makes it a lot easier. Fundraising is very difficult. It's one of the hardest things a founder is going to do. But you should remember that if you contact this particular person in a private equity firm to try to raise funds, they may very well say, that's not in my sector, or it's not something that we're willing to get into right now. That's a contact that you will have for a later round or future opportunities. So when you create a contact spreadsheet, that you will always want to make sure that you're adding any comments that come from people who say no. The majority of people are not going to say anything. The ones that say no are actually really good ones to go back to try to get more information from. There's an old saying that says if you ask for funding, you'll get advice, and if you ask for advice, you'll get funding. And that's a really important point when you're trying to raise funds, is try to make contacts, and no matter what the client says or the contact says, that's actually a really good thing for you to use to try to get more information. Every single contact that's in private equity, venture capital, family investment offices, angel groups, they all have other contacts in the cross-related fields. So you may actually fall upon a potential funder by accident by contacting someone that says, hey, that's not good for us, but I do know somebody that it is good for. That's just old style business development. So if we go to the review, you can see here that we've got 5,100 contacts, 2,830 emails, 3,400 LinkedIns, and 5,400 websites. So that type of a database is larger than most of them that you're going to get for some of these sectors that I'm highlighting, and it's mainly because you're wrapped into technology. So you can see you have 4,000 in that. So that's how I would compile a database for somebody that is looking to reach investors in the digital media sector. Are you looking for updated investor databases? My databases include venture capital, private equity, family offices, angel investors, angel groups, and high net worth investors with over 400,000 verified global contacts. And be sure to check out my full database of family investment offices, the perfect way to access ultra high net worth investors. This is the largest database of family investment offices that you're able to access. There's over 10,000 contacts. Click my Fiverr link below for more information. Thank you for watching this video.